I just typed a sentence and the report changed. No code, no manual configuration, just a prompt inside a Fabric app.
Fabric app is one of the most interesting things Microsoft has released recently, but setting it up isn't obvious. I'll show you the exact VS Code setup, the tenant settings that can stop the deployment, how to connect the model, and how to reshape the report using prompts instead of manually editing the visuals. So let's get to it. So here it is. So we're going to create a new Fabric app in this workspace. But first, we're going to go to the admin portal and we would check off the two main relevant settings, which is enable Fabric items, which is still in preview. We'll enable that. Then we would go ahead and type semantic model. And then we would find the semantic model execute queries REST API, which is right here. And we're going to enable this as well. Without these two settings, your Fabric app wouldn't work. Then we go ahead and click on a new item. We search for the app and then here it is. So we go ahead and click it and then we name it. So I'll name it as Fabric app and then I click on create and it would create the app. So after creating the app, you're going to see a set of prompts, which is kind of a documentation to start with. But if you're using VS Code, if like me, then you can just go ahead and copy this prompt and then go to VS Code and paste it. Then what it will do is it will try to install the necessary files for the Fabric app. It would create a project structure. Then you can, create a report out of it. So here it is working. It takes a little bit time, but then it would install all the dependencies. And here it gives you an option. So we would use a template for our report, and then we would use the option number 2, which is the data app, which will build our report out of a semantic model. And as soon as you click on it, it would create the templates and the files in that folder, which is created at your local machine. Now I'll give Fabric app a semantic model link, which I want to create a report of. We go ahead, we copy the link from here. We go ahead and write the prompt. Here is the Power BI dataset. We paste it. Then we write, I need you to create an app from this dataset which will be pleasing and gives an overall overview. Then we click on enter. The VS Code would create the report for us in the Fabric app. It takes a little time. So it has created the report and it tries to open it, but right now you cannot open a Fabric app outside the Fabric workspace, which is connected to a semantic model. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open it from the Fabric workspace. Here is your report. As you can see, we have just given prompts to VS Code with respect to Fabric app, and it has created a report for us with all the relevant numbers and a kind of an overview report. But here is a problem. You could see an overall text and some paddings, some visuals are broken, and there is no map as well. Let's go back to our VS Code, and then we're gonna give the prompt that there is no map and make the report visually more appealing. And then we click on OK. And after this prompt, it's gonna work back on the Fabric app files and would create a new version of the report. Here it is. So as you can see, it has built a 3D map, though not visually appealing. Apart from this, it has fixed the overlay text, fixed the paddings, and you're gonna just, play with the 3D map as well. Let's just go back to our VS Code and we'll create a satellite version of the map. Let's see how it builds the report. Now, let's refresh the app. Here it is. It has created a satellite view of this map, which is looking pretty good, much better than the before. It's good. But as you can also see that the line chart is gone. So we're gonna be very careful with our prompts. Let me show you the files which VS Code has created inside the Fabric app folder. We just navigate to the folder. Here are the files which VS Code has created. A quick reality check. Fabric apps is still in preview, so prompt responses aren't always consistent. The same request can sometimes produce different results. Tenant configuration is another common issue. If the Fabric apps or the dataset execute queries isn't enabled, you'll spend hours of troubleshooting the wrong things. So that was the complete workflow. Scaffolding the app, connect to the dataset, deploy it into Fabric, and customize the experience using prompts. So if you're working with Fabric or Power BI, subscribe to BI Artillery because I am documenting these new features while they are still evolving. I've also linked my tools and resources below. In the next video, I'll push this even further and see how far prompt-driven report goes. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye from BI Artillery. Thank you.